All right. So, what I wanted to do today was record an issue that I have. So, I use Charter as my internet provider, and I got up today and having really slow internet, right? So, I do the old standard, which is, speedtest.net, which is powered by, let's stretch this out here a little bit, the same company, this Ookla, as you can see here, Ookla is the same, I guess, company that powers the speed test, right? So if I wanted to do a speed test with speedtest.net or charter specific speedtest.charter.com, you'd think they'd be the same. So before I do the speed test, though, I just want to let you know I called Charter's customer service, and as soon as I got into the customer service about the internet, it had an automated voice message saying that there was an outage in my area and that they're working their best to try to get it done. Now, I've always had issues with Charter and their speed, so I pay for 100 down and 5 up. So let's do a speed test on speedtest.net. And it randomly goes through and tries to pick the best server, right? And in this case, it's picked Wenatchee. So it's going to do its ping here first. 67 milliseconds, which is horrible. And remember, I pay for 100 down. So if we have an outage in our area, this 1 point whatever it's going to hit up, that makes sense. Bad, but I get it. If there's truly an outage, that makes sense. There's an outage. It's doing its thing. Come on, buddy. Now it'll do the upload, which remember I pay for 5 up. So with an outage, obviously it's going to have an issue. Ooh, hey, look at that. About 3. All right, so it struggled, obviously, with an outage. Those results are super, super bad, right? So let's use, powered by the same thing, Ookla, charters. And with this one, I have no control over where the server, it always picks this Medford, Oregon server, always, no matter what. And let's let it do its thing here. So, whoa, whoa, what do you know? 63 down. I think it hit there at one point. Yeah, 62 point, which still I pay for 100 down, 62 down. But amazing, right? I'm hitting this other server here, which it's the one that it always picks on its own. I can't change that. And it's going to get to me to almost my 5 up. And here's what I don't understand is if they're having an outage, how come every time it picks this one server, it always gives me, I can do this over and over and over, and it gives me always about the same results, which is about what I pay for, right? But when I use powered by the same quote unquote company service, this Ookla, all right, it it doesn't give me the same, it's bad. So if I select new server, and I'll go in here, and for some of you guys who don't understand where, so this is Klamath Falls right here, Medford, Oregon is right here. There's no, I can't click on that, even though I'm using an Ookla powered speed test, right? I cannot click on the server that Charter uses. And I hit begin test, and it's going to do the same thing again. My point is that if there's an outage, there's an outage. I get that. But I feel that Charter is constantly ripping me off. And it's horrible. And whenever you call for help, they're like, "Oh, your internet's fine on our end. Unplug this, plug it back in." I get that. I know how to reset my router. I know how to reset my modem. I understand that some of those things need to be reset sometimes. But my point is that when there's an issue and they're trying to tell you that, it's on your end, you're getting what you paid for. we're only guaranteeing you 70% of what you're getting, which still 62 down is not 70% of 100. Um, but it's a little funny to me that if I use a speed test that's powered by the same engine, Ookla, that we get two different results. We'll restart this one again here. Once again, Medford, Oregon, a server that I can't select, or a location I cannot select through speedtest.net for some strange reason. And so this is the one when Charter, when they come into your house and they want to test stuff, they always just use this. This is what they're supposed to use, and it's magic. So, thought this was interesting. I really don't appreciate Charter at all. It's really unfortunate in the area that I live in that's like my only option for high speed internet. Anything over five meg, I think, is they're the only game in town. So yeah, I'd like a little explanation from Charter. So don't know what I could say. I hope you enjoyed this little video, but I just wanted to document it. So thanks for checking it out. Leave some comments and let me know what you think. Give me any tips. I mean, am I doing something wrong? Am I the jerk? Am I trying to like stir up a pot that doesn't need to be stirred, and because I don't know what I'm doing? I mean, I'm just using the tools that are presented to me here. So appreciate any input. Take care, guys.